walk, although as I said at length yesterday, yeah, slight detour. So stayed at Stainforth Camping and Caravan Park, the Knight's Table, very nice little bar and restaurant there. So yeah, so we're still on we're actually on the Dales Highway, if we're being strictly about it. A bit pedantic, I suppose. Yeah, that'll take me over to Pfizer for a cup of tea and a sandwich, and then yeah, it's just straight on up to past. Oh yes, I go up to Crummockdale, and yeah, past that. I'm pretty sure it's called Clapper Bridge, and if the weather's nice, we'll be able to get a nice shot of that. But of course, I picked a hill to go up at first. Oh dear, always seem to be in a valley. So today was bad weather day, and it's still not looking good this weekend. You can't have everything, can you? Suppose. Right, this is tiring me out, is this? First thing on the morning. It's not even 9 o'clock. Right. Film a bit more later when I've got some breath in my lungs. Right, it's really picked up as that wind now, and I said it was a short day, but I didn't realise just how short. Bit of a steep climb up from Stainforth and across this little land, and you can just see the little village of Pfizer. And about a month ago, when I did the recce, this recce from Settle to Ribble Head on the Dales Highway, the tea room was open, and it's Friday morning, so yeah, so I'm going to have some breakfast here. And as it's only 9:30, I am well early, especially for checking at the B&B. So I'm just going to crack on to Sellside afterwards. Even if I spend an hour here, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to put me behind. But the sun's out. It's just a chuffing wind again. Oh dearie me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, I've got to get over this stile now. So, yeah, I better put this away. Right, chat to you soon. Right, I've just had a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich in Elaine's tea room at Pfizer. And I didn't bother switching my Garmin Fenix watch off because I didn't want two halves of the same route on my Strava today. And it's been going haywire. Yeah, whilst I was sat down eating my sandwich, I managed to do mile 3 in 17:09. So if you look at the route, if you have the chance, it looks like an Etch-a-Sketch. Fun and games. Yeah. Right, I'll just give you a view of the valley behind me. There we are, look. Ah, I've missed it a bit too late on that. Never mind. It was nice, trust me. And this is nice as well. Yeah, levels off a bit now. Well, for a little bit. And climbs and then down and... Ah, not far now. Not far. Yeah. So I got an extra mile on Garmin for nothing. It's funny how the little things amuse me more. Yeah. Right. Well, not much to see really now. Okay then, I'll put it away. Chat to you soon. Right, I just thought I'd stop and show you this. All the limestone pavements there. And I think, if I'm right, Penny Ghent. Yeah, because that's the dead giveaway for me is that path right in the middle. Of course, that's coming back down into Houghton in Ribblesdale, and not going up the steep steps. So yeah, which I didn't fancy today, and yeah, because I thought it was going to rain and they were going to be wet, and with a pack on my back, wasn't going to be nice. And anyway, as it is, it's decided not to rain, which is good. Still windy, but anyway, I've got a B&B tonight, so yeah, not bothered. Oh, right. I think my camera's been playing up. I thought I'd taken some videos earlier, but it's I haven't. So, shorter viewing time for you. I might film some more as backup a bit later. But it took an age to upload yesterday's. Mind you, it was 45-minute long. So I can't think where the other two are. If that's Penny Ghent, is it them two? It might well be, you know. There and there, right and left of your shot there. Certainly stretched out far enough, and I can't see any other big monsters to get up. So tomorrow I'll be Sellside, High Berkowith, and back onto the Pennine Way, but I will avoid all the Saturday walkers on the three peaks, so that'll be good. Right, let's see if this gate shouldn't be locked. Go on. Say it, good lad. Oh, aye. Yeah, they've had to fence that off. It's a bit of a drop there. Yeah, you don't want that. Mind you, I suppose it's for for the cattle as well, and the sheep. Don't want them falling off. Right, well I need to change my water bottle, get the one out of the back of my pack, so I'll film some more later. Right, nearly at the end of today, and I am, like I said, really early still. I've done 8 miles. Keep having to subtract the one in the cafe. Yeah, so a slight detour there of the map that I made up last night very quickly on OS Maps. It shows a footpath through a farm, but you get to the farm and it's derelict and all locked up, the gates and that, so I thought, yeah, okay, this isn't the footpath. So a slight swerve around that, and anyway, we turn right here and go along, so we're not too far. Ah, bizarre. Private land, bounded person for walkers and cavers. Oh, I don't fancy going in the caves. Yeah, payable at Southside Farm. Allen Pot and Longchurn Caves is where we are now. You can read that. Yeah, no, not my cup of tea, ain't caving. I did it once before, years ago, and I think it was a school trip. No thanks. Yeah. You turn your head torch off and you cannot see a thing. No light, obviously, and you lose sense of balance. It's weird. Anyway, distant memory there. So yeah, I'll have a little bit of time before I have to can get into the B&B. And right, so we have to go along to the main road and then turn right to get back into Southside. It's not so bad in that. Still don't know which hill that is. Whether it's Ingleborough. I don't think it'll be Penny. Yeah, so back to it tomorrow, through from Southside, under the railway tracks to High Berkwyth, and then you're back on the thing. So I'm guessing another 12 miles up to Hawes, and about the same to Keld. 12 or 14, one at two. Too far. Yeah, and the weather's not looking good for those two. I'll have another check tonight, but having said that, today was supposed to be the bad day, which is why I've avoided going to Horton in Ribblesdale, of course, just try and get out away from the bad weather, and it's just been high winds. Oh well. But then again, I wasn't right keen on that review that old couple gave the other day. So maybe we're doing, well there you go, look. There's lap 10, 24, 16, or lap 9 in real money. Right, not much to show you, so we might I'll film some more later. Right, so it turns out, oh it's here, look. I'm going to say my B&B isn't in Sellside, it's here. 2 miles up the road, because I had to ask directions from a lovely old lady. I'm probably early now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, tomorrow I'll just give you a shot of where I've got to go tomorrow. I've got to go, I would have finished over in that direction, a place called High Berkwyth. But option is tomorrow, go along to the, can you see the traffic going left to right? The option is, if you've ever done the Three Peaks, you will know this. You will recognise, you will have just come up from Nether Lodge, which is behind me. You can see that gravel path. It comes up and past this sign here, obviously, and then down the road to the junction. And then you cross it and you go up by the Ribblehead Viaduct and over to Whernside. So yeah, so my options tomorrow morning are down to that signpost and try and get onto High Berkwyth that way. So I'll basically be going in that direction to come back again at 90 degrees and up onto the Pennine Way, or I carry on along this road to the T-junction, turn right and up to Gearstones, where you turn right again and you are onto the Dales Way, and then from the Dales Way you take a left onto the Pennine Way. So yeah, I'll have to have a close look at it tonight. Anyway, I'm going to go knock on the door. I either get turned away, told to come back later, or come in and have a cup of tea. We'll see. All right, cheers guys. All right, good morning and welcome to day 8 of my Pennine Way trip. We're just leaving Sellside now, yeah, which is close to Ribblehead, and yeah, nice night in the B&B. And I was just waiting until it's about 5 to 9 now. The forecast was a short shower from 8 o'clock until 9, and then happy days then, nice sunny skies. So yeah, went all right. And very nice hosts, Jill and Steve there at the Ashes, called the Ashes Farm bed and breakfast. And yeah, washed some of my kit. Oh, here we go, look, here's some of the first 3 peakers. 9 o'clock, yeah, from the 7 o'clock start, that's about right. So I go down their route. So I'll be going morning, 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 morning for a while. Right, I'll just give you a view on that. Nice one. Chat to you soon. So we've just passed mile 2, not just, we're coming up to mile 3, but I must, in that time, I must have passed 100, 120 Yorkshire 3-peak walkers, and including a couple of my running club mates from Hyde Park Harriers, Dan and Lindsay, just out for a wander around the 3 peaks, and didn't catch the surname. Well, they didn't give me the surnames, I didn't ask. So if you're watching these guys, should have taken a selfie. Ah, never mind. It's always afterthoughts, isn't it? But yeah, apparently they were queuing up Penny Ghent, which I can well imagine. Yeah, nice slow time. Yeah, you can get crowded up there with those big rocks to scramble over. But yeah, Saturday afternoon walkers or Saturday day walkers. And of course there's some of them that like to run it. Plenty of them out. Oh. Well, it's only, I'm told it's only about 12 miles today up to Hawes, which we should do 5 hours, and I've deliberately waited until after the shower passed at 9 o'clock, so yeah, we should be okay. Let's have a 360, see how we're getting on. Chatting to a few ladies at the B&B, at the breakfast table there. They were doing the Dales Way in stages, and not all of it, because they couldn't, because of family commitments. So you do a bit, come back, do a bit more, and again until you finish. But yeah, it's a weekend away with the girls, I suppose. I think it's almost time for first half of my bacon sandwich. I've got to say though, some of these, they really should police. They, I don't know how you do it though. And this might be a bit, I don't know. What would you call it? Not offensive. More mindful. It's just the dress code of some of the people, some of the kit. I just wouldn't wear it. Cotton t-shirts, cotton shorts. Because if that soaks up your sweat, I mean, each to his own. You know, wear what you want, but there are practicalities to consider, like your own health and safety. If something does happen and all your kit that's next to your skin is wet, you're going to get hypothermia so quickly. I know you're only out for a day, but it can happen. Anyway, they probably won't watch this. So yeah, I'm to upset anybody. Right. Speaking of getting upset, some of the farmers that I know I've done the 3 peaks in the past, and it just makes them anxious. I suppose for the livestock and leaving the gates open, people leaving the gates open and what have you. Yeah, for the farmers. It's a shame they can't charge you, you know, for the upkeep to the national trails. These and further stupid ideas will be discussed later on. Wind's picked up again, but that scenery is too good to miss, so I thought I'd just film it for you. Yeah, it's very nice. Lovely clear day. Right. Yeah, I've been going a couple of hours. Done 5 miles. Oh, no, a bit more. Coming up to 6 miles. As we've been able to crack on a bit this morning, which means I'm about halfway. So another 2.5 hours, fingers crossed, maybe 3, we'll be in Hawes. I've been told that on a Saturday, on the weekend, it can be quite busy, so make sure I get my food early and then get back to the campsite. Right, I only wanted to film this little bit, so yeah, it's a little bit too windy. Right, okay then, see you soon. Right, well that's a little village of Gale, which is just before Hawes, which is where I'm stopping tonight. And I think my campsite is somewhere in between the two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Hawes, get something to eat, some lunch, and yeah, I hear it's busy for food later on, so I might get some at I'm not sure if there's a shop, a little farm shop where I'm going. I can't remember the name of it. It's on a working farm, begins with B. Not much of a clue. But yeah, coming down here now, we've just passed mile 11, and it's just been straight through a load of peat bogs. Yeah, well you can see the vegetation now. You see these tall reedy grasses. It's a clear indication that it's wet underneath. And further up there, oh, you can't see now, it's the other side of that hill. It's worse than this. It's not soil, it's all peat bogs, and the rain is, yeah, it's coming down in rivers. So yeah, choose your footing wisely. So my feet are wet, so I didn't heed my own advice. Well, sometimes you can't. You're straight into the puddles, and that's it. Wet feet. Still, we're all right. We're not going far. Another mile and a half, and we're in. So that's good. And tomorrow, of course, I did try and there's a bunkhouse just below Rookin's farm, and I did email them to see if they've got room, but it's all full. Oh well, let's just hope it's not windy and rainy tomorrow, or too much of either, and camping's all right at the farm. Rookins Farm. Right, okay then. Put it away. Film a bit later. Hi, morning, and welcome to day 9 of my Pennine Way trip. Oh, yeah, not such a brilliant night last night. I kept having to rummage under me, under the footprint of the tent, and find little twigs under the in amongst the grass, which were digging into my back. So yeah, and yeah, last night I discovered that there's a split in one of my shoes, and the sole is coming away from the upper on the other one, so I've had to order a new pair. Not this brand. I won't bother going into brands. But yeah, that's another 96 quid gone. On the plus side, I'm coming in towards Hawes now. I'm only about half a mile away. The campsite I stayed at last night. And what was I going to say? Yes, instead of stopping at Keld tonight, I looked on booking.com, and there's a bed in a bunkhouse at Tan Hill Inn, if you know that, the highest inn in England. So 45 quid bed and breakfast. Why not? It's more holiday money down the pan, but you can't take it with you. So yeah. Hi. Give you a view of this little village. Yeah, it's alright. Apart from the obvious, the cars, so it wasn't built then. I mean, look at this, 1695 above the doorway. Beautiful. Let's have a quick shot of the running water there. Yeah, I was camping by a stream, little stream last night. Didn't hear it, but I certainly noticed the midges this morning as I was packing up. Yeah, very nice. Anyway, there's my directions. It's only through the church graveyard now, and we're in. Right, chat to you soon. There's just something about flowing water and how therapeutic it is. Yeah, well, as you can imagine, at 7:45 on a Sunday morning, the village of Hawes is still asleep. Apart from one very kindly chef on his way to work, who was good enough to fill my water bottles. And yeah, as I did Google the other place I could get somewhere, which was the garage, but it doesn't open well 10. So that's no good. I'm not hanging around for a couple of hours. Ah, well. Are we going left here? Yeah, over that bridge. Yeah. And that's it for Hawes. So no cup of tea this morning. Just a bottle of water. And I've got enough bananas. I've got 4 bananas and 2 bars of chocolate. So Yeah, we're good to go. Right, chat to you soon. Right, well, I made it up the first climb of today. Yeah, quite a steep one out of hose. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. But we're only 4.5 miles in, so it's only half marathon to go. So that's not too bad. And surprisingly, not as windy, which is welcome. Yeah. Just past another Pennine Way walker who will also be staying in the bunkhouse. But they told me I've not to, they didn't want to drag me back by walking slowly. So I thought, wow, there are people that walk slower than me. A rare breed, but they are there. Right. Oh, there's a sun over there, look. Oh, this is what I don't like. Ah, bugger. Still, at least it's a flagstone path, so that's something. Right, I'm going to put, oh no, look at the state of this. How on earth are you supposed to get across that? I bet that's all bogged as well. Yeah, let's just hope it's not too deep. Yeah, nope, that's okay. That looks nasty. Good lad. I just didn't want the momentum to run out halfway across the leap there and then you have to step backwards. Right, I'll see if I can give you a 360 on that. There he is, look. There's Craig. He's not doing bad. Yeah. Right, film some more later. Right, so that's the top. Yeah, I'll just switch around so you can have a view. Very good of them to make one of these crosses. Yeah, get out the wind in 4 directions. So it'll be down for a while and then I reckon back up again. Yeah, or maybe not if the fingers crossed. But it's just seriously windy. Anyway, I'm going to pull this away and crack on. Right, cheers. Right, finally, the wind's dropped. So, yeah, it's quite pleasant walking now. And we've done 10 miles in 3.5 hours through quite a lot of, well, pools, I suppose. They're not puddles. The next one up. The National Trail has been nice enough to put flagstones on most of it where you can. The big 2-inch thick flagstones there. And of course in the dips in the ground, just water collects obviously. And there's no way you can go round it. Well, you can, but you don't know how deep the bogs are, so it's safer, although just as wet, to go carry on along the path, even though you can't see it because of the water. It's all it's infused with iron ore, isn't it, which makes it brown and then black, so you can't see anything. And the peat bogs, they discolour the water as well, so you can't see these flagstones. So you're guessing. Yeah, fun and games. Still, my feet are drying out now. And apparently I met some people coming the other way who were telling me about the route after Tan Hill, which is tonight's stop. Apparently for about 1.5 miles you've got some more bogs. Is what it is, isn't it? Going across country. Can't expect a paved road. What a bit of fun in that. Right, we'll turn. I'll just give you a 360 on that. See what you're missing. Well, can't see much past that wall. Well, there you go. Oh, way up, farmers here with feed for cattle or the sheep. Right, chat to you soon. Right, we just passed mile 12, which means 5.5 to go. But I've just avoided taking the camera out because the last couple of miles or so looks like it's been a blooming landslide, and you get rocks like this to go over. So haven't been watching the scenery, more where I'm going to put my next footfall. And the wind's dropped. That's good. Which means it's just warming up a little bit. I stopped in Thwaite for, tired, cup of tea and a bacon sandwich. But yeah, it's not bad. Oh, I am tired now. Right, I'm going to put this away and sort myself out. Right, I just thought I'd film this before we get into Keln. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Right, it's going to be a nasty steep climb out of this valley. Still, it's only 4 miles to go to Tan Hill. Right, cheers. Right, there's the end of today's walk, about 1/2 mile away. The Garmin says it's taken me 7 hours 8 minutes to do 17 miles, but of course I had 45 minutes in to add on to that in the cafe at Thwaite. So yeah, it's 10 to 3 now. Booking isn't in until 4, so plenty of time for a rest, cup of tea, and then sort my kit out. Oh yeah, I don't know if I can't zoom in on that. Can't zoom in on, in or out in this mode. Lovely. Right, never mind. A quick look round. Okay, chat to you soon.